May 2016, a strange musical microgenre dubbed Simpsonwave began circulating throughout the internet. When I first saw it, I was blown away, seeing something old, new, and futuristic merge together to create such a powerful fusion, with a list of amazing video editors, artists, and producers from various genres blended together to create a new one. What is Simpsonwave? Before you can fully understand what it is, you have to take a look into the parent genres and the many seeds that were planted to give it life.
Come on, everybody, we're late. Bart, I want you to promise me you'll pay attention in Sunday school. Bart? Bart? Bart!
Are you talking to me?
What's this? A personal stereo. Were you going to listen to
Vaporwave
in Sunday school?
Maybe.
Can you believe this, Homer?
The origin. I think most Simpsonwave fans would agree that you could find its roots in the genres of lo-fi, chillwave, and vaporwave. Vaporwave is a micro-genre of electronic music and an internet meme that emerged in the early 2010s. The style is defined by its appropriation of the 1980s and the 1990s mood music. Styles such as smooth jazz, elevator music, R&B, and lounge music, typically sampling or manipulating tracks via chopped and screwed techniques and other effects. Its surrounding subculture is sometimes associated with an ambiguous or satirical take on consumer capitalism and popular culture, and tends to be characterized by a nostalgic or surrealist engagement with popular entertainment, as well as technology and advertising of previous decades. It also incorporates early internet imagery, late 1990s web design, glitch art, anime, 3D rendered objects, and cyberpunk tropes in the cover artwork, as well as the music videos. And aesthetics, stylized with the spacing of the letters, is pretty much its signature. That, combined with the 90s and 80s retro visuals, spawned memes all across the internet, sparking nostalgia in people from the past generation and sparking curiosity in the kids of today's generation. In February 2012, vaporwave group Macintosh Plus released the album called Floral Shop, shedding light on the genre and boosting its popularity. That album cover ended up becoming the face of vaporwave, spawning its own series of memes where people parody and remix the original artwork, sometimes in humorous and strange ways. When the world of vaporwave meets with the world of this next genre, something amazing is bound to happen. What is this next genre? Lo-fi. And if you ever search through YouTube's live stream section, I'm sure you either saw visuals like this or this exact visual itself. This plays a huge role in the lo-fi culture. What is lo-fi? Lo-fi is short for low fidelity and is an anesthetic of recorded music which the sound quality is lower than the usual contemporary standards. Lo-fi aesthetics are based on the various sounds that arise during the recording process. More specifically, those that are viewed in the field of audio engineering as undesirable effects, such as degraded audio signals, fluctuation in tape speed, vinyl record hissing sounds, distortion, or other background noises that can be usually deemed undesirable. That, combined with classic jazz samples over boom bap hip hop drums, creates not only just the sound, but the mood. One of the pioneers and the forefathers of the genre is Japanese producer Nunjabes. One of the main reasons that the visual aspect of lo-fi has such a strong anime influence is because Nunjabes produced the OST for the anime Samurai Champloo, and its composer Yoko Kanno produced cowboy bebop with such a strong jazz influence. And there's a long list of amazing producers in the lo-fi genre, such as Knowledge, Ariel Pink, MF Doom, the late great J Dilla, and plenty more. The lo-fi sound is usually matched with the chill, relaxed type of mood, but as it evolves, you have new producers like Eru Kanji that sometimes adds an extra bit of intensity but still sticking to the usual format. What is Simpsonwave? Simpsonwave is a YouTube phenomenon that mainly consists of videos with scenes from the American animated television series, The Simpsons. Clips are often put out of context and edited with VHS-style distortion effects and surreal visuals, giving them a hallucinatory and transportive feel. Initially, the clips were set to vaporwave or lo-fi songs, but as the genre evolved, you begin to see mashups creating a whole different sound. Now, I can verbally describe what it is to you, all day. But to be honest, these are one of those things that you have to see and hear for yourself, like this clip right here.
Put that working like a janitor, take advantage of having all the keys. Feeling like I don't belong on this planet cause they over-examine but still not understanding me. How can it be I find myself in a daze, locked in a maze, moving forward but they pulling me toward the opposite way. Wait, I don't gotta act so my drive got them afraid. They know I'm a black youngster that got something to say. They see the aura, 50 shades darker. Somebody tell me the aura, I'm swinging like Peter Parker. And as far as these bars, I'm just counting in the market. Half man, half robotic cyborg with super consciousness, but I'll admit
You'll always remember the first time experiencing something profoundly different. Whether it was the first time you rode a bike without training wheels, first time you were drunk, first time you ever kissed, and the first time you experienced Simpsonwave. If you're a fan of The Simpsons, you will almost certainly understand what Simpsonwave is about. You probably already spent days, completely dedicated to watching episodes of The Simpsons that you've seen well over 100 times. And it's a feeling like no other. Familiarity, no danger of finding anything new or unrecognizable. You're pretty much in a territory where you feel safe and comfortable. This is exactly what Simpsonwave does. It transports you back to that familiar place, but it also brings a completely new experience at the same time. Simpsonwave is a beautiful concoction of classic Simpson clips, but you have that perfect music to match the mood and to match the moment that'll take you on a trip. See, it's a strange concept to explain, and you'll never fully be able to explain it to anyone without them realizing and experiencing it for themselves. The birth. Now, it's unclear who was the very first person to do a Simpsonwave video, but there's no doubt about who was the person to make it famous, put it on the forefront. And that person is Lucine Hughes. The undergrad at the University of Nottingham stated that after Christmas 2015, he became ill and spent the extra month off of school and had a lot of free time on his hands. And during that free time, he was in a lot of Facebook groups, and he came across a guy named Tom Melbourne, who was, cutting Simpson clips and mixing them with vaporwave songs and stuff like that. And that was the inspiration to make him create the videos himself. Hughes admits that initially he put together a few clips as a joke, but after a while, he became inspired to put more of a nostalgic and emotional feel into the videos. And with that formula, he created Sunday School, one of the most popular and recognizable Simpsonwave videos out to this day.
Come on, everybody, we're late. Bart, I want you to promise me you'll pay attention in Sunday school. Bart? Bart? Bart!
Are you talking to me?
What's this? A personal stereo. Were you going to listen to
Vaporwave
in Sunday school?
Maybe.
Can you believe this, Homer? Homer?
The editors. If you know the history of hip-hop, or if you were ever to do the research on the history of hip-hop, you would hear that the foundation is the DJ. The DJ sets the stage for the rapper to create. That's exactly the role that the editors play in Simpsonwave. So you have a wide selection of editors with a taste of music that varies, so they might pick a genre or a specific artist that they like or feel will complement the clips that they're using and match the mood perfectly. Some of the top editors on YouTube are The Bootleg Boy, Neotic, Sad Cloud, Evil Aesthetics, Glenn Luss, and Simpsonwave 7. As for Instagram, there's a huge list of amazing editors on there as well, raising the bar of creativity and playing a huge role in the growth of the genre. Now I'm sure you understand by now that the core of Simpsonwave visuals are based on clips of the TV show Simpsons, but it's not necessarily limited to only clips of the TV show Simpsons. Here's a few Simpsonwave edits that are not visually based on the Simpsons TV show.
You dropped your sleepwalker.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gotta love it, gotta love it. Wintertime we was cuffing, summertime we just fucking. No girl, I'm not your husband, just a heads up. So when you see me out in public, you don't start no dumb shit. Carry on like you gotta carry on, tripping with no luggage. No time to listen to what you saying. Busy cruising with my new thing. The mini kinda with the hazel eyes, but they change colors like mood rings. So don't ask me where I've been with the clear water and the white sand. In the daytime, but in the nighttime, it's cushion condoms on the nightstand. Getting freaky in the plaza, treating it like it's me casa. On the balcony in my boxes, pouring Glenmorgani like it's agua. Now let the sun shine on a real nigga, and it feel good when your day ones are still with you. Raph Simmons on my feet when I step out on the phone with Room Danielson. Tell him
Renzo, why you still talking that shit? I don't get it. Why you still all in my dick? I don't get it. Why you still trying to fuck? Got the cash, don't need no love. Why you still trying to smash? Hit it 2 times and I dash. Pull up on your bitch splash. Keep it loud on the straight gas.
The mood. Now, we just spoke about great editors, and what makes an editor great is by understanding how to set the mood by merging the right music with the right clips. This is one of the most significant parts of Simpsonwave because this is what sets the tone for the fans. The mood is so significant that in some cases, some fans refer to Simpsonwave as mood edits. The mood that's the most popular is the sad mood, which spawned several Simpsonwave memes and catchphrases such as sad nigga hours, sad boy hours, etc., all throughout the internet. The term sad nigga hours is pretty much in reference to that time of day between 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. that people take time out to reflect on their mistakes, feelings, or sometimes both. Sometimes about someone or something that's hurtful. See, your thoughts or feelings can usually keep you up at night, or sometimes you can just drift into being unhappy and depressed. And Simpsonwave captures those emotions and pretty much provides the soundtrack for it. I'm feeling speechless, like a mute dude with secrets forced to keep. The mind of a mom, but it's for a reason. Cause every time I'm on my grind is when I find the leeches, and they just wanna drain me of my energy, get all they could get from me. And the minute I fall is when they leave. Some will get it, but most didn't. Some see the big picture, some up close and still squinting. I'm hanging out the window of that Yukon, screaming fuck the world until I have a newborn. That's a solution for the problems that I deal with. I'm untouchable, so I don't expect you to feel this. I'm up 4 in the morning like it's the afternoon. My family worry, like what the fuck happened to them? Dealing with inner demons, gotta fight them off. So I load up quiet weapons when stepping in silent wars. This is real.
Baby,
Depression to mess up your home like a house fire. Be with your family and feeling like an outsider. My son like, Dad, why you so quiet? And I reply, when you get older, you gonna know why. The struggle of juggling bills and dealing with women you don't love you for real. I know that's your mother, but she be bugging when she don't got her pills. And I'm the same when I ain't got a cup of liquor to spill. That's why I spark another cigarette. Her nigga stress, keep your truth commercials in Nicorette, cause I ain't finished yet. And I'm fresh from my grandmother burial. Tell people that I love I'ma call them, but I never do. Say to myself, Dayo, you ain't shit. That's a harsh reality I was once afraid to admit. Like walking to school in Bushwick, a bitch made fun of me. Bumped into her at a club and now she won't fuck with me, I swear to God. They asking why I don't be replying on Facebook. You wouldn't either if you saw how my day looked. Dealing with industry shady politics. They steal my music and don't give me no acknowledgements. But that's fine, cause I got a whole lot of shit. Royalty of the underworld, my kingdom the apocalypse. And it's crazy cause my cousin is a DJ, but he don't play my music, but I'm getting overseas plays. Me and Manny made it on the international pop chart, so fuck I look like getting mad about a block party. And best friends became strangers. My mother said don't put out that song Q, so bet you better thank her. At the round table with the professor and they call it true. And ain't nothing you could do when these mutants on the move. Salute the Trap House Digital now and never, PSA and Mark Ward and other supporters. I'm done talking, word.
Even though the sad mood is the most popular, Simpsonwave is not limited to that mood. There's plenty of upbeat, happy, and even funny edits as well. Now, initially, I was gonna share a few of my favorites, but due to clearance and copyright issues, I'm prohibited to do so. However, if you search through, a few Simpsonwave videos on the internet, I'm sure you'll find a few that you love as well. The artists and producers. When it comes to who's the best Simpsonwave artists or producers, that's pretty much based on your personal preference, because some fans prefer the vaporwave sound with Simpsonwave visuals. However, there's other fans that love the new sound that evolved from the original. Regardless of which side of the spectrum you stand on, there are some artists and producers who undeniably push the genre forward and raised awareness by mentioning the genre or by just being one of the favorites amongst the fans. And in a lot of cases, the Simpsonwave community served as a platform to introduce new artists to the world. For example, the first time me personally and a lot of other people heard Juice WRLD's Lucid Dreams was through the Simpsonwave market. See, the beautiful thing about the relationship between the Simpsonwave fans, the artists, and the producers is that the fans use the artists and producers as a way to express who they are or how they're feeling at the moment. It's pretty much like holding up a mirror. So it goes beyond just being a song that they like, and it serves as theme music for their everyday life and experiences. Here's a few artists and producers that attained that bond with the Simpsonwave community. Home, XXXTENTACION, Lil Peep, Sage Odessa, Frank JC, Billie Eilish, Juice WRLD, Magneto Dayo, Ghostman, Kina, Sagoon, and the Timmys. There's plenty more people to add to the list as well. That's just a few. And some Simpsonwave fans would argue and debate why their favorite artists or producers not on the list. Again, this is based on opinion and personal preference. I chose the artists and producers that are often used for Simpsonwave edits by the fans, the ones that resonate with me the most, and the ones that played a major role in the growth and evolution of Simpsonwave. And when you're speaking on evolution of Simpsonwave and the growth, one artist that you have to mention is Shiloh Dynasty.
Tell me why I'm waiting for someone that couldn't give a fuck about me. No, you wouldn't like that. Tell me.
Towards the end of 2017, a haunting voice that appeared all over XXXTENTACION's album 17 became a topic of interest. The voice was that of Shiloh Dynasty, a mysterious artist who became very popular on Vine and then disappearing completely from social media in 2016. Of 11 songs on 17, Shiloh's voice was featured on 3 of them: Jocelyn Flores, Carry On, and Everybody Dies in Their Nightmares. Shiloh's voice was also featured on Magneto Dayo's Millhouse Memoirs, produced by Sagoon, as well as Magneto Dayo's Man in the Iron Mask. Since then, there's been speculation about Shiloh's gender, whereabouts, and whether or not he or she is even alive. The mystique built around this enigmatic artist made Shiloh one of the most recognizable voices, as well as one of the most loved in the Simpsonwave community. There's a 24/7 Simpsonwave stream on YouTube that plays only Shiloh sampled music. At any given time, there's hundreds of listeners and almost 100,000 likes. I recommend you check it out if you haven't already.
For someone that couldn't give a fuck about me. No, you wouldn't tell me why I'm waiting for someone that couldn't give a fuck about me. No.
The future. Some may say the Simpsonwave genre is a fad that won't last. Some might even say it's dead already. They can be wrong or they can be right, who knows? One thing's for sure, the creativity of this genre will push the envelope of artists to come, helping them think outside the box of how traditional music is made and released. Whether it sticks around forever or whether it fades away, I'm just happy to be here to witness the moment and be a part of it.
No, I still try, and she wonders why I don't trust nobody, not even her.